What is going on, guys? My name is Brendan.
And it's your favorite neighbor, aka Topher.
And we are the Septic Bros.
Sir.
Now, Topher, it's getting closer and closer to New Year's.
Yeah.
So what do you think we got to do?
It's the anniversary of my night in the drunk tank, man. And I was sober, too.
Uh-oh. Anytime we have a story about Topher doing some dumb shit, it's time to put it and record it on the internet.
Yes, sir.
Topher, let's hear the context.
All right, so, it started on New Year's a couple years back, and my parents, they were like, you know what, let's, they have a ritual of going to church on New Year's, and I was like, let me try something different. I got a little text from my buddies, they're like, yo, come on through, man, gonna have a couple people over, a couple ladies, gonna have a little fun, chit-chat, flirting, spit some game. I was about it, so I decided to go. This was the time me and B were still in school together, and we were on the basketball team, right? It was chill, and I was having fun. I got in the car, I didn't sneak, but I walked out of the gate because I was living on a pretty restricted neighborhood, right? We get in the car, head down. It's on another state, not too far, about 45 minutes away. And
Another state.
The whole ride, we were chilling, man, bumping some Kanye, nah, you can't tell me, type of shit, like that, right? Chilling. We're 15 minutes away from the house. It was a 45-minute drive, right? 15 minutes away. We're like, yes, we got it, bro. Woo, we about to party. And not so fast. In our my left, I'm sitting in the back left, right? There's two people up front, one person on the right of me, so there's 4 people in the car, right? I'm just so happens to be the only fair-skinned person in the car, as the PC
The only
way.
what?
The fair skin. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know. Okay.
Don't want to make it too
All right
obvious
there,
for the friends. And we're pulled up to the light, and I look to my left, and my buddy looks to his left too, and he sees that the 911, the police is there, right? The policia. And they're looking at us, and we're looking at them. We make eye contact like, oh no, it's about to go down.
Mind you were doing nothing publicly wrong.
We were doing
You're still
absolutely
looking guilty as hell.
nothing wrong. The police couldn't even see me. I was not in the back left. I was in the back right. So they couldn't even see me.
Is that the fair skin thing, or that's just the seat location?
Seat location. I'm in the back, far back right. So they can't see me. And it's also dark. So they're just like, hey, it's 2 Americans. It's 3 Americans in the car and 1 fair-skin in the back you can't see. So we go through the light, right? It turns green. We're just casually strolling, right? I guess being too casual in America, it requires a stop and seizure, right? So the cop's light turns on, and we're like, oh no, this can't be for us. We get pulled over. Oh my god, 10 minutes away. We're 10 minutes away from the house, and we get pulled over, right? And I'm like, oh man, here we go. I guess we were doing DIB, as people might say, or DWB, sorry, DWB. And you know what that is, B?
You have to go ahead.
Okay. And we're chilling. We got stopped. We're sitting on the corner in the neighborhood, right? And they asked, "Can we search your car, sir?" And I'm like, "Oh, what? What do you mean? What? No. We were going.
What?
We were driving 20 and a 25, perfectly cruising. And like, can we search? And like, this is about to go south. And I knew it. I had a gut feeling this is about to go south. So, continuing the story, they get the K9 unit come in. So there's 2 cruisers here now. K9 unit takes another 30 minutes to come up. And apparently, the dog, had a whiff of some type of flower. And it was smelling good to him. So he started barking. And that was when shit went really down south. Down past the border.
Okay, Topher, you got to give him more credit here. So Topher's acting like everything was so innocent. They weren't doing anything wrong.
Oh.
But in reality, if you really think about it, what happened was the officer looks in the car. He sees Topher just had stuffed his bra. and basically just had a little smirk on his face. And you know, if you see
my
Topher with a
goodness.
smirk, that means he's up to no good.
Oh.
So if I was an officer, I would have already had the canine unit. I wouldn't have had to ask.
You just looked at my face and be like, uh-oh, on him now, ASAP.
Uh-oh. Of course, get in there. And then you just frame him real quick. You just kind of point to a section, the dog barks. There you go. Reasonable suspicion. You're in.
Anyways.
So once they searched.
Once they searched, they found stuff that I had no clue was in the car. That was my claim to innocence. I definitely had no clue. Still to this day, I had no clue. And I was sitting on the curb. We all sat on the curb for about 2-3 hours, you know, nicely, hands behind our back, sitting on our butts. And I was, you know, when pressure comes, I become an entertainer and I start making jokes. I was making jokes with all 6 officers, you know, and you know, whew, they called 3 more cruisers over. You know, they took us down, and you know, we were all chilling. Somehow we had to all chill in the drunk tank for 3 hours until the next day came, right? And that's not even the worst part, because the worst part was when I had to go back to school, and I told Britton this entire story. Man, it was insane. I actually sent him a Snapchat of me in the police station, say, "Hey, happy Thanksgiving," from the police department. This was insane. You remember that snap?
Oh, that was I had been indulging myself that evening, and when I got that snap, I thought he was framed or something. But this man literally was in the drunk tank, and what am I supposed to do at this point? You know,
dude, everybody was speechless.
Halfway across the world, and others. And you were on the East Coast at that time, correct?
Mm-hmm. East Coast.
Yeah, and I was on the West Coast, and I was about to have to drive over there a few days and go pick his ass up from the drunk tank because he was kept drinking in there.
Staying sober, drinking NA beer. Come on now.
Come on.
We don't promote underage drinking.
Oh, absolutely. You're just drinking a little a little White Claw without the alcohol.
Oh. NA Claw.
Oh my goodness. So basically, yeah, Topher spent the night in the drunk tank.
Mm-hmm.
And what did your mom say again about this?
Absolutely nothing.
Oh wait, she did not. She didn't know.
No, that was a me problem. I solved it. The issue came, and I solved it. We had it done. Done deal. But you know what the funny story is, though? The night ended, I guess, the same way it began. Because I Ubered back to my house, right? And my Uber, apparently, his driver's license was invalid, so he couldn't drop me off at my house because I have guards at my gate. And they're like, your driver's license is invalid. You can't drive this car. So there's cops at at the front of my neighborhood, right? And I asked the cop, I was like, "Can I get a ride to my house, please?" And he was just, "Yeah, I got you, man." And I'm just back in the back of of another cruiser, not in handcuffs, just cruising, chatting up with him, you know. Just because your night ends badly or starts off badly doesn't mean it doesn't end up good. So I was on both ends of a cruiser, but it was actually a fun night. Met a nice officer, but apparently, you know, the one who took us into the drunk tank, he was a fair skin just like me, right? And the one that gave me a ride home was a nice American man, you know. It was very interesting. I was so shook. It was very septic
Topher
behavior.
Being all political on the Rocket League YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
Leave it to Topher.
Oh, my
well,
goodness.
I am happy that you shared this little story with all of us. I know that the subscribers, they needed to know this because we cannot have them run around doing hood rat shit just like you.
Oh man,
so if you see Topher,
I dabble.
See Topher in the streets, please call the police.
Oh my goodness.
He's probably carrying his controller around trying to do a flip reset.
Yes, sir. I'm training for champ next season.
Oh Jesus. All right, well, make sure to subscribe if you are new here. Make sure to like the video down below and comment. Let us know what underwear you think Topher was wearing that night. All right, guys.
They definitely weren't white anymore.
Peace.
No.